I'd really like to expand on this thought about faith and the fact that you truly always have faith in something, especially when you stop and really think about it. And so I was considering when people reach out to me and they're like, hey, I don't have faith in this being able to happen for me. Like if they're trying to make changes to their lives or they want to have a very specific outcome happen for them and they're just kind of struggling. They're like, I just don't have faith in this. I don't have any faith. I'm lacking faith. And I want you to, if you find yourself in that position, I want you to stop and consider for a moment that you don't actually lack faith. You just lack faith in the right thing. So instead, you're putting your faith into the fact that you can't have this, that this possibility does not exist for you. And I want you to stop and think about the circumstances in your life from 5 years ago and what the circumstances are in your life now. Now, if I look at my life 5 years ago, it was drastically different. The way I felt about myself, the way I saw myself, the way that others treated me, the way that I treated others, there was so much, even my financial situation, if we want to get kind of down onto that, the place that I lived, the way that my job was, there was so much that was different about my life. My circumstances were completely different. And so in time, my circumstances from then to now have drastically changed, right? Like they're not the same that they were. Things have changed a lot. And I want you to take a minute and think about your own life and what has actually changed in your life in the past 5 or 10 years. What circumstances are different for you now, whether that's good, bad, or indifferent? And I'll talk in another video about looking at things more of an experience instead of claiming them as like bad or good, etc., or negative or positive. But if you think right now about those circumstances, they've changed, right? In some sort of way, drastic change has probably happened in your life over the past 5 or 10 years. And if you're still doing the same thing that you were doing 5 years ago, then my question to you is going to be, how have you changed though? There's still some sort of change that you could probably find if you look back and you really think about it. And if those circumstances can change, why can't everything else in your life change? Why can you not have the possibility of better for yourself? Why can that possibility of finding love again not be there for you? Why can the possibility of you being able to pay your bills without concern not be there for you? There is always possibility. And when you put your faith into those possibilities, you actually allow a lot more to flow into your life. So instead of focusing on the fact that you have quote unquote no faith or you don't believe this could happen and the possibility is not available to you, ask what were the possibilities that were available to you 5 or 10 years ago. And if things have gotten worse, right, they're like not going any better, that still shows that your circumstances can change. Everything is malleable. Is that how you say that? Meaning change, right? Like you can change it. Everything can be molded and shifted. There is nothing really in this world that's in your circumstances that does not have at least the possibility of change. And the more that you put faith in just a possibility, like let's say that you're trying to make some drastic changes in your life and you're really struggling to figure out how to do that, the more that you just say, you know what? Let me just focus on the possibility. I could do this. I could have that. This could come into my life. If this circumstance changed, this one could change. And the more that you put that focus on just the possibility, the more that you open up the possibility of opportunity into your life. So really start to play with this thought for this week or the next couple days. Start playing with the feeling of, okay, if these circumstances have changed, what else can change? What possibility is actually available to me? And where am I placing my faith? Because you always have faith in something, right? Like you never are lacking faith. You're either putting faith into this desired outcome that you want, or you're putting faith into the fact that you're not going to have it. So you get a pick.